But we're going to bring you now a very special display from Guy McClean, literally travelling across the world. The Australian horseman and international entertainer Guy McClean arrived in the USA back in 2010. And since then, Guy and his team of incredible horses have had the honour of performing at the most prestigious events in North America, including the 2010 World Equestrian Games, Dressage at Devon, the Royal Winter Fair, and at the National Rodeo Finals in Las Vegas. He also won back-to-back titles of World Champion in the Colt Starting Competition, Road to the Horse. Guy's performances are known for being inspiring, educational, and above all, entertaining for both young and old, and for both the horse enthusiast and the new alike. Guy and his incredible team showcase what can be accomplished when you dedicate your life to everything that is the horse. Please welcome all the way from Queensland, Australia, give a very warm welcome tonight to Guy McClean and his 4 awesome Aussies.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir. It's fantastic to be here, ladies and gentlemen, to be here in the beautiful Florida. I'm based in Texas over here in America, and I always look forward to coming back here. It's my second time. I'd love to thank everyone here at this wonderful event for having us. I've got a little bit of a problem. I'm just a little man on 4 little horses compared to these big warm bloods. We look like I'm riding ponies out there. They're so huge. So what I'm going to do is I look around and I see lots of people over here and lots of people over there, and I'm a long way from any of you. So what I need to do is I need to find out who wants to see us the most, and whoever screams the loudest, I'm going to come and perform in front of you. All right. Righto. Righto. Oh, sounds like the rowdies are over here. Okay. And I understand that. All right, you got me. You got me. Awesome. I tell you, I'm here. I'm here. Thank you. You had me at... Ah! Ladies and gentlemen, I understand why you're clapping so loud, because you have to stay warm, because those people over there, they got lots of food and warm seats. So I can understand why they didn't clap as loud. Let me introduce you to my wonderful horses. I've only got 8 minutes, so I'm going to show you all my best bits really quick. The pretty girl of my team, the diva, the one and only Pride. She's on the outside. If you look at her closely, you'll notice that she has blonde highlights. She spends most of her time in the hairdresser's salon. She is absolutely gorgeous. You just ask her. Her beautiful gelding brother right beside her in the middle, his name is Sequel. He is a 13-year-old, the big gelding by my right knee. He's also 13. His name is Hope. He's the number 1 in my team. And the horse I ride, he's my Mr. Incredible Spin Abbey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and ask these 3 beautiful horses to stop. And I ask them all to back up. And I ask them all to side pass. If you're not going to clap, I'll go somewhere else. Thank you. I'm going to leave them standing there, and I'm going to try and get to all of you. I'm going to show you the horse that I ride. See, this is the horse a man from Snowy River would have rode. He's the Australian stock horse. He's an extreme speed horse. We can ask him to go flat out. I tell you, these fences are scary. This is what we keep our kangaroos in with at home. And I'm going to go galloping past these horses here. Take him from a gallop. Stop him up and change direction. Go the other way. I'll come over here where the rich seats are, because there might be a new sponsor for me here in the future. I'm going to get my horse to pretend that he's an Andalusian. We'll go that way. Get him to canter that way. Make sure my horses are staying in the arena. Watch him now, ladies and gentlemen. One of the only horses in the world with the ability to canter backwards. You're not going to clap that? That's very hard to do. You know, the canter backwards never really does impress the show jumpers, because that's what their horses do when you run them at the water jump. Here, I'm going to bring them here. Take my 3 wonderful horses. Come on, babies. We've got some more to show. We're used to having a little more time, but we're going to condense it. I'm going to bring them here. Oh, hello. I'm going to take gorgeous Pride, bring her out from my right up here to my left. Leave her standing still by putting my hand on her head. That's a cue now to stand there until I come and get her. Bring Sequel over here. Take him from my right. Bring him up to my left here also. Quickly, Sequel. I'd like to thank all my wonderful family and friends for coming in the blue shirts. That's how I see the arena as being full. What I've done now is I've made a crooked barrel racing course, just like you would see at the rodeos. I'm going to see if I can set my horse up and run to the first barrel here. I'm going to make sure that we can turn that nice and sharp. We come to this barrel here, shoot down. Yeah, they clap louder at a rodeo. We'll come in, galloping here. We'll turn and we'll run home. How you going, fellas? Very nice. What's this? Here, barrel, barrel, barrel. Here, barrel, barrel. She says, my name's not Beryl, it's Pride. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gorgeous mare, pick her up, and I'm going to come over here. We're going to go in between the wheelbarrow and the white jump, and we'll see if we can get her to do something really special for you tonight. We'll take her out here. I'm sorry that if I'm hidden behind the jumps for some of you. I'm going to take Pride from a canter to a lay down, to a lay down, Pride to a lay down. I've only got to say it 3 times. She's very quick. I'll see if we can lay her out flat. Take the horse that I'm on, put him sideways and completely over the top of the mare on the ground. Take my 2 whips and work them above her head. You can stop eating for a while and clap. Thank you very much. I don't blame you. I was sitting up there before. It's good food. So here, not only is she my best horse, my best, prettiest horse, but she's my prettiest dog also. Come on, Pride. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find another part of the crowd to work for. Thank you so much. Sequel, gallop to your dad. It's lovely to see you all out tonight. I thank you for braving the cold to come and see us here at the wonderful jumping. And I tell you, I feel so blessed to be here. So who wants to see something really flash? Who's going to clap the loudest? Okay. Wonderful. I know that if I was here, I'd be sitting in the cheap seats too. So I'm coming over. I'm going to take this beautiful Golden Hope, take him from my right, bring him up here to my left. I'm going to leave him standing a little bit out of the way. When you have a horse as good as Hope, you don't have to have him real close to the situation. You can have him a little further away. I'm going to come over here so hopefully everyone can get a look at us. I'm going to take, this might be difficult actually because Hope doesn't normally have jumps to go around. That's okay. Quick sequel. Come on. Apparently they want to watch people jump. Good boy. So I'm going to take sequel from my right, sorry, from my left. Bring him up here to my right. I'm going to ask him to pick up both front feet, commit to the ground, and lay down just as his beautiful sister did. Obviously, he's doing exactly as quickly as her. Today, sequel. Then I'm going to take this beautiful gelding, and I'm going to obviously do that again with sequel. Sequel every now and then likes to act like a cow. So we'll just say, I'm glad you wanted to run. Oh, they're all going. Hello? Good night, it's obviously over. They said, Dad, your 8 minutes is up. So we're going to come and grab them. Just make sure they can't get out that opening. Pride does like to jump into the stands and have some of the food. We'll come and capture them. This is a big deal to come out in this big arena and have them all work perfectly out of the cold, but we're going to get it done. Here we're going to take them. Obviously, they said, Dad, the rich people are down here. Come and do it in front of them. So I'm going to bring them here. Sequel, you're going to try a little harder, brother. You've had 8 weeks off. The least you can do is try for Dad. He goes, I wanted 12 weeks off. It's in my contract. Sequel, lay down today. Today. Stop shaking that thing. You'll get in trouble. Here we're going to see if we can come. Oh, you rascal. Sequel just says, Dad, I'm not in for this tonight. I'm totally... Sequel says, I've been having a bit of a holiday break and I'd like it to stay that way. So the good thing is I have other horses that are great at this job also. So what I'll do is I'll come and get my number 1. The reason why I call him the number 1 is he's the horse that I can rely upon when the others don't want to do their job. You'll notice that they stood on his tail and that probably hurt a little bit. So instead we'll get Hope to lay down. This is why I call him my number 1, because he's there when I need him most. You darling boy. We'll bring Sequel, who's my number 54 tonight. which is not bad in a 4-horse team. We'll bring him. We'll bring Pride. We'll put 3 over the top of 1. And just because you were clapping so loud and having so much fun, I'm going to stand up on the back of the 3. Poke my little whip in here, take my 2 whips and do what's called a Queensland crossover for you all. Thank you very much. You obviously all think this is easy. If I was watching this, I'd clap more. I'm going to bring Sequel, Pride. What do you think of my number 1, ladies and gentlemen, laying down? Hope, it's a tough life, my boy. Wonderful. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go, just going to show you how wonderful this young man is. We'll do a few flying changes for you. He thinks that he could be a dressage horse if he had to be. He's the horse that if I needed to, I can canter him in my hotel room in front of the mirror. And you know what? Every now and then, I canter in front of the TV and I watch the show jumping. And I get to the first jump, and I jump it. And I get to the second jump, and I jump that. If I get one more, I win the gold at the Olympics, and I jump it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for having us here.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a huge round of applause to Guy McClean and, of course, his 4 awesome Aussies.